Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video I am going to show you how to make a phone bag. For this phone bag I am using 5 mm crochet hook size. To begin round 1, make 1 SC into the second chain from the hook. Next 1 SC in each stitch until the last chain. Last chain is the corner, so to get the round shape in the last chain you need to make 3 SCs in that last chain. This is the last chain this side. Make 3 SCs in that last chain to get the round shape. For other side of round 1, make 1 SC in each stitch until the last CH. In last chain, make 2 SCs to get the round shape. This is the last chain in the second side of the round 1. In the last chain, in starting of the round, we already made one SC in that. So make 2 SCs here to get the round shape and slip stitch into the first SC of the beginning. Round 1 finished. To start the round 2, make a chain 1 and 1 SC into the same stitch. Make a chain 1 and 1 SC into the same stitch. Place 1 SC in each stitch throughout the round. We reached the end of the round 2. Make a slip stitch to the beginning of the SC here. Leave the previous slip stitch and the previous chain. Slip stitch to the one SC of the beginning of the round. Marked one. To finish the round 2. For starting the round 3, make a chain 1 and place 1 SC in the same stitch and make 1 SC in each stitch to the end. We reached the end of round 3. That one is a previous slip stitch and that one is the previous chain stitch. Skip that 2 and slip stitch into the beginning of the SC to join round 3 and finish round 3. From round 4, diagonal herringbone stitch will start. Each diagonal herringbone stitch requires 3 continuous stitches. To start the round 4, make a chain 1 and 1 SC into the same stitch and place one more SC in the next stitch. After placing 2 SCs into the first 2 stitches, locate for the third stitch, 1 row down to third stitch. Then go back to your first SC, yarn over and pull a long loop, yarn over and pull a long loop. Then insert your hook in 1 row down to third stitch, yarn over and pull a very long loop. See here, like this. Now there are 3 loops on your hook. 1, 2, 3. 3 loops are on your hook. Finally, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook to form a first diagonal herringbone stitch. See, like this. For diagonal herringbone stitch, place 2 SCs into the first 2 stitches. Then locate for the third stitch. Then locate for the 1 row down to third stitch. Then go back to your previous SC, yarn over and pull a long loop. Then insert hook under 1 row down to third stitch, yarn over and pull a very long loop as shown in the video. 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops to form a second diagonal herringbone stitch. So for the remaining diagonal herringbone stitches, procedure is the same. So I will meet you at the end to show you how to join the round 4. I reached the end of the row. One more diagonal herringbone stitch is left. I place 2 SEs in continuous stitches. Go back to your first SE and pull up a long loop. Locate for one row down to third stitch. That is the third stitch. One row down to third stitch is that point. Insert hook there and pull a very long loop. Yarn over and pull all 3 loops to form the final diagonal herringbone stitch. Join round 4 by doing slip stitch to the single crochet of the beginning of the round 4. First single crochet of the beginning of the round 4. This is the first slip stitch. One more slip stitch is required in the round 4 joining. That is the second SE of the beginning, so that by doing 2 times slip stitch for further round you can get the diagonal shapes of the herringbone. Start the round 5 by doing chain 1 on the second slip stitch and start the diagonal herringbone stitch in the round 5. Procedure is the same as the round 4 for diagonal herringbone stitches. Place 2 SEs in continuous stitches. Go back to your first SE and yarn over and pull a long loop. Then locate for the third stitch, one row down to third stitch. This is the third stitch. See here, this is the third stitch. 1, 2, 3. One row down to third stitch is here. One row down to third stitch. This point and this is the first foot of the previous diagonal herringbone stitch. First foot. Locate for the third stitch. One row down to third stitch is the first foot of the first diagonal herringbone stitch. Insert hook here, pull up a long loop, yarn over and pull through all the loops to form first diagonal herringbone in the 5th round. This is the previous herringbone stitch. This is the present herringbone stitch, diagonal herringbone stitch. 1. Repeat the same procedure for the remaining 1. First place 1 SE here. One SE, 2 SE, go back to your first SE, yarn over and pull a long loop like this. Locate for the third stitch. This is a third stitch. One row down to third stitch. This one, and this is the connection between the first foot of the previous diagonal herringbone stitch and this is the second foot of the present diagonal herringbone stitch. This is the connection to first foot to second foot. Yarn over, first diagonal, second diagonal. Repeat the same procedure. I will reach you at the end to show you how to join the fifth round. I reached the end of the row. One diagonal herringbone stitch is left in the fifth round. Look at for the third stitch. The marked S by SC is the third stitch, and that is the connection between the second foot of the previous diagonal herringbone stitch. That one is a previous slip stitch, and chain stitch skipped the 2 points, and that is the third stitch. One row down to third stitch is the, I used the tapestry needle to note down that point. Insert hook there and yarn over and pull a very long loop. Yarn over and pull all 3 loops to form a final diagonal herringbone stitch in the fifth round. Fasten off the work here. Take long thread for weaving the work here. For Romanian cord making for bag, make a slip knot and make 3 chains. 1, 2 and 3, and insert hook into second chain and make 1 single crochet here and rotate your work in a clockwise direction. See here, observe here, there is a V shape and one strand behind the V shape. Insert hook into the strand behind the V shape. See here, insert hook into the strand behind the V shape and make 1 single crochet here. Initially there is only 1 loop on a crochet hook and rotate your work. See here, V shape, and on bottom of the V shape there are 2 strands. Insert hook into that 2 strands and make single crochet here and rotate your work and insert hook into the 2 strands and make a single crochet here. This is the way of making Romanian cord. You can continue this work for your desired length of cord making. I made around 56 inches of Romanian cord. This is my previous phone bag. This is my Romanian cord. Previously I made this phone bag. For making this pot, make a slip knot and make 13 chains. Insert hook into second chain from the hook and make 1 single crochet here. And make 1 single crochet in each stitch this side. I will meet you at the corner to show you how to do in the corner stitch. In a corner stitch, make 3 to 4 single crochets in the corner stitch to get the round shape. On other side, make 1 single crochet across the row. I will meet you at the end to show you further how to do the work. At the end of the row, just chain 1 and turn your work and continue 1 single crochet in each stitch across the row and make 1 single crochet throughout the round for your desired width of that phone back flap. I am fashioning off my work here. If you want more width of the flap cover, then do one more round of single crochets in each stitch. Assemble all these parts for phone bag making. I already made one phone bag, so I am showing that bag here in this video. I sewed all these parts with the tapestry needle. This is my another finished phone bag. I sewed the phone flap cover, Romanian cord and everything. Thanks for watching my video. If you like my video, please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you all.